And the other part you talked about letting parents know when school board elections are. Um, that I feel like is really important too, because a lot of people don't know who their school board members are, or how they're elected, or when they're elected, or how often we elect them, how long are their terms. Like, um, like I don't even know, like when it comes to my school district I live in North Oak Creek. I still don't really know exactly like when they're up for election. I've voted in those elections before.
Mhm.
2 years ago, I remember voting in a school board election, but I don't know how often they are. If it's supposed
I
to be
think they're
every two
every
years
six
or
years. I think
6 years.
they're every
Okay.
6 years, but they're staggered. They're
Yeah.
like if you have depends on how big your school board is, but if you have like 5 members on your school board,
Hmm.
then you would basically have an election every year.
Really?
But
So
their terms are supposed to be, I think, 6 years.
so is the same way like in every school district, all school
I
board
think
members have
that's,
6,
yeah,
or okay.
yeah, there's a certain statutory amount,
Okay.
and the dependent school, your K-8 districts,
Hmm.
I think they have 3 school board
Yeah.
members. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, Greg Treat has a bill to move all school board elections to November.
I
Because
think I'd be okay with that.
well, yeah, but they're wanting it to be tied to partisanship so
Yeah.
that you can have,
Yeah.
a slate, like the Patriot slate,
Yeah.
and you would have your state rep, your state senator, your mayor, your school board member, all these
Yeah.
nonpartisan races could all be.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I kind of say I'm okay with it, because like it's still a nonpartisan like office.
Like judges.
So sure, you would have people have those types of slates and whatnot, but I think it would still allow for people, or at least force people to have to think about who they're voting for.
Yeah.
If they don't know, who's on
Mhm.
whatever conservative slate or whatever.
Mhm.
And I think you would still get like okay outcomes from that. Because I think having higher turnout for those elections is important and a good thing. And I think keeping them nonpartisan would be okay if we still move them to November.
Yeah.
But either way, I'd like for people to just know when those are, because I know some people, they don't know how we get a superintendent. It's because the school board appoints the superintendent.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Well, and yeah, and part of my bill is to make it so where the voter registration forms are available at the school, that they could have a computer designated to help people register to vote, have a sticky note on it that says register to vote here. It doesn't have to cost any extra money to do that.
Yeah.
But I do want it to be the norm that teachers could provide voter registration links in their emails. You could have, at parent teacher conferences, you could remind people to register to vote. But yeah, we need to have more parents register to vote.
And voting. Because
Yeah.
oftentimes they are registered, they just don't remember to vote all the time. But
Right.
yeah.